So I was going to head up and talk to the Baron, but then I realized that we need to actually read The Ladies in the Wood, and that is because that actually has to do with the wife of the Baron. So let's try and see if we can find that. It may be a book, I believe. The Ladies of the Wood. The gods have abandoned us. The mighty of this earth care not for our fate. Only the ladies of the wood watch over Valen. In foul times, when plague and famine reap their harvest, we must beg the ladies for help. If they see fit, they will hear our pleas and knock back fortune's foul blows. This is how one begs help from the ladies. Find a child, young and innocent, and take it to the Crookback Bog. Seek out the ladies' shrine. 'Tis where the trial of treats begins. Set the child off on the trial, and it shall follow the sweet track and find the good ladies. The child will never want for anything again, for the ladies are kind and generous. Stand before their shrine, pronounce your supplication, and the good ladies will hear, for they see and hear all that takes place in their dimension, I don't know, whatever that says. If you made the offering, as it must be done, your plea shall be heard. Right. So I have to find the crones of Crookback Bog now. Use my Witcher sensors to find the shrine that marks the start of the trial of treats. Where do I even begin? So this map is actually quite large. It's taking a bit of time to travel actually, which is quite nice because it means that the world is quite robust and there's a lot to do and see and explore. I'm hoping... Oh, okay, wow. That was kind of scary. I'm hoping that we'll probably reach our destination soon and we'll see what these Ladies of the Wood is all about. Okay. It appears that maybe I've reached the shrine. This is horrifying. This is really creepy looking. Oh, that's gross. It's kind of got like a Hansel and Gretel vibe to it, and that heart cookie thing on, I guess, draped around her chest of the statue kind of reminded me of Majora's Mask. Anyways, we've got possibly some treats here hanging from the trees. This is really odd. It's not really saying much. I think I'm just supposed to follow them. I'm definitely not liking what I'm hearing either. I should be safe as long as I remain on the path. Although... Okay. I thought I was leaving the area it wanted me to follow. I think if as long as I follow this path, I should be fine. Alright, it's quite windy. It goes pretty deep through the swamp, and okay, we've got buildings. Maybe this is where the Ladies of the Wood live?
Doug went in the kitchen, stole a hunk of meat. Cook gave him a licking, strung him by his feet.
Cooked and bled him empty, stripped his skin off clean.
Laughed and said, "How tasty, best sausage I have seen."
Cook's a stupid killer, shouldn't have ate the pup. Now we'll light a fire, gonna roast him up. 1, 2, 3, the one to fetch the kindlings. Thee!
Interesting rhyme.
Don't know you. Go away.
Never seen an ashen-haired woman around here. I'm looking for a witch. What are you doing in the swamp?
What are you doing out here alone?
We's not alone. We's with Gran.
But where did you all come from?
We's orphans.
All of you?
There's a war, so there's orphans. Didn't know that?
Well, he's got a point. I'm looking... Ever seen an ashen-haired woman?
A young woman got lost in the swamp. She has ashen hair and a scar on her face. You kids see anyone like that?
Ain't no lassies here. What am I? You're no lassie. Lassie's got tits.
They do. Heard an old man say once, when the army was here, he says, hiding lasses in the woods. They's dazzling the soldiers with their tits. And it's torturing the poor lads. That's what he said.
This girl is in trouble. Live here alone. So I'm assuming I'm asking about Siri at this point. Is this girl in trouble? Meaning, is Siri in trouble? And then I go back to either asking them about living here alone. They've already said they live with Gran, so it's pointless to ask that again. So let's see maybe what I can find out about Siri.
Listen, the girl I'm looking for, she's in trouble. I understand you might not want to help me, but you could try to help her.
How you know she was here?
I heard she visited the witches in the swamp.
But there's no witches here.
There's only frogs. And snakes.
And Johnny.
What's this talk? What kind of jabbering is this, eh? No one allowed here. Just kids. My kids. They're allowed. But who are you, wearing swords like a bandit?
I'm looking for someone. Who's Johnny? Are you a witch? And you take care of these kids? I could find out more about the situation here. I can get straight to the point, which is I'm looking for Siri. But I am kind of curious.
You look after these kids?
They're my grandchildren.
Gran's good to us. Gonna be soup with scratchings for supper.
Kids get lost in the woods. I miss them. Seen them in the woods. No one has.
It's getting kind of dark outside. Are you a witch?
You one of the witches of the swamp? I hear Crookback Bog.
Witch? Me? Nay, I've no broom nor owl and not one wart on me nose. Got a pretty nose, see?
Gran's got a lovely beak.
Oh, you darling girl. Oh, kids are so sweet.
Alright, so who's Johnny then?
Who's Johnny?
Johnny ate a cat. Come the morn some furry shat.
Watch your language. They tells tales and tales, naught but tales.
Alright, not getting much out of that, so let's find out about Siri.
Just talking to the kids. Asked them if they'd seen a young woman.
I was a lovely young woman. Wore a long, beautiful braid my mummy did up for me. Had dresses with flowers on 'em.
Maybe you've seen her. Young, ashen hair.
You're betrothed.
Daughter, actually.
Daughter? My dear, sweet little daughter. And her sister. Where are they now? Maybe they've come to some harm?
Talk or please help me? This talk sounds kind of rude. Please help me is maybe I'll get her with kindness. She doesn't seem to like foul language, so that might be the route to go.
A bit of help, please? A young, ashen-haired woman. Just need to know if you've seen her.
What are you looking at, children? Wash your hands, we'll go catch crickets.
Won't learn anything from you.
Aye, 'cause I don't know nothing.
That Johnny knows. He knows a lot. When I ask him something, he says, wait, I'll scratch my arse and tell you.
Ugly word. What you saying? To the hut. You'll stand in a corner. I'll make sure you do. You, be gone. Be gone!
Yeah, very curious. Very curious indeed. Alright, it's getting quite... Oh, this kid's pushy. It's getting quite dark outside. I think my best option right now is to meditate. So let's do that and make it daylight. Alright, there we go. Now they're going off into this house. I also need to go there, it seems. Alright, these kids are gonna play. I'm going inside. Okay, kid. Tell me what you know.
Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway. Gran don't like you. And Johnny's made up. And strangers steal kids.
If Johnny's made up, why would I ask where can I find him? But always ask him why he doesn't want to talk to me. I'm not gonna steal him, of course. Where can I find this Johnny? Let's ask him why he doesn't want to talk to me.
Just got one question for you.
Don't be asking no questions. You're a stranger. Not allowed to talk to strangers.
Can we eat now? Soup with scratchings.
You here? Says he's afeard of you. Stop scaring my kids.
Lady's got something to hide, I feel like. It's quite strange. Anyways, best that we get out of here. It's getting a little creepy. It seems like I can talk to the other kids, so maybe they might know something.
Why don't you want to talk about Johnny? One of you knows about him. The others must too.
It's just him who's pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
Have you ever seen Johnny?
Have any of you ever seen Johnny?
Of course. Looks just like him.
Then why do you say he's made up?
Gran says so. And Gran knows lots.
Alright, so has Gran ever hurt you? Because she's so odd.
Does your gran treat you right? She ever hurt you?
Never.
When we're bad, she cries.
She's scared. Says strangers might take us. And we'll disappear.
Okay. What about your friend? Not afraid to go into the woods? Why?
The boy who plays with Johnny. He must be brave.
Not brave, just stupid. Sat his bare bum on an anthill once. But yeah, he plays with Johnny. He don't listen to Gran and goes in the woods, and then he's got to have a time out.
And he eats snails. Yuck.
Alright, how about you help me out, kids?
The girl I mentioned is in danger. You gotta help me get your gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
All right, but you've got to do something for us too. Play hide and seek. Gran never does. Says her feet hurt.
Do I really have time for this? How about if there's anything else?
Is there something else you need or want?
I want something sweet.
And me too.
Oh, fruits.
Give us a treat and we'll help you.
Here's some treats.
Well, that's easy. Luckily I have some.
Never eaten nothing like this before in my life.
Well, that's good.
Gran! Gran! Bumblebee bit Yagner in the arse. Gran! Come!
Don't be afraid.
Don't know nothing.
I won't hurt you.
Where's Gran?
She's busy.
Why are you afraid?
Why are you scared to talk?
I'm not scared of nothing.
You're all scared of something. Would have told me about Johnny otherwise.
I'm worried about Johnny. He don't come round no more. Once, when we was mushroom picking, I saw his burrow. But Gran yelled at me. Said not to talk to strangers, 'cause then kids go missing. She worries about Johnny too, though she says he's made up.
Sounds really odd. What about your parents? I mean, he already told us they're orphans. again, why would I ask this? But then, just because it's there, I am curious. It's odd to even, I don't know. Let's find out.
Where are you and your friend's parents?
Dad, some starved. Others were killed. Like mine.
Right.
One day, I went out at dawn to look for berries in the woods. Still some around back then. When I was coming home, I heard the yells. Then, laughing, went up and hid in the bushes near the woods. My mum yelled, and the soldiers laughed. Laid my pa down by the barn door. His head clean off. And then my mum.
It's all right. That's enough.
Right, so we already knew he was orphaned, but I guess sometimes answering or asking these questions anyway do provide a little bit more insight into maybe the main plot at hand. So let's find out where Johnny is.
I just want to talk to Johnny. He could know more than you.
Not gonna hurt him, right? Because he's real. He's not made up.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
Johnny used to be boy, because Gran liked listening to his songs. When we was picking mushrooms, Johnny said he saw a girl with ashen hair in the swamp.
Where can I find Johnny?
There's a little meadow on the edge of the swamp. This strange tree grows there. Look around. You'll see him.
Thank you.
Well, all right. Next objective is on the map, so to speak. Now I've got to find a meadow.
Who said off? Eh? Cocky word, ugly. Don't cry, Yakna.
Stupid pig.
Name calling's not allowed.
She says when I fall asleep, rats will come and eat my eyes.
Shouldn't say that. Apologise.
Arse.
I'll stand here till you apologise to her and to me. I've got time.
Sorry. Ain't no rat's gonna eat your eyes. And I know we're not allowed to say dirty words.
Good child. Apologies mean treats to please a belly needing to be put at ease.
Well, at least she's teaching him right. Even if she is a little odd.